Another is an anime that's universally loved by fans of anime or just casual viewers. I'm not one of those. Wait, come back. Listen. I will mention the positives of this anime because I don't want to hear anybody saying that I'm another cynic or negative reviewer of stuff that likes to be contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. There are some things that don't make sense to me and I like to share it with everyone. Who knows? Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. At the end of the day, if you like this anime, then you'll like it. Just because I don't like it, that doesn't mean you have to dislike it too. Don't be sheep and form your own opinion. Well, my opinion of this anime is that it sucks. A lot of the visuals are going to be a still image in order to avoid any copyright stuff. The original version of this was a nightmare to upload. Let's begin. The positives. This anime looks absolutely positively beautiful. The backgrounds look great, the character design looks gorgeous. Combine them together, there's this beautiful but creepy atmosphere, like something is hiding in plain sight, just waiting for the right time to pounce on the viewer. Can't say much about the music because music is objective. I'm more focused on the visuals and writing of a show. Although the opening music is kick-ass, I can't play it because it's gotta get struck immediately, so go listen to it on your own time. Also, if I had to say anything about the music, I guess it could be that it suits the atmosphere. It does what it does. The combination of both visuals and music makes it amazing. Wouldn't that be applicable to any show that's been released ever? Even though I play various instruments like guitar and piano, I don't know what to say about the music. Since nothing ever sounds out of place, I guess the music does its job well. I can never understand how reviewers are able to describe music and media. It feels like it's something to cross off the list of what to talk about in reviews. By the way, I did say that the anime is beautiful, right? The visuals are very appealing to the eyes. No one can argue that these visuals and art style are absolutely stunning. I wanna argue that the manga has better visuals. If I were to somehow give a rating for the anime's visuals, it's like a 9 out of 10, while the manga is a 10 out of 10 for me. Just because I like the visuals of the manga better than the anime, that doesn't mean that I agree that the anime has terrible visuals. Both have great visuals. I just think that the other looks a little better. The manga has this distinct style that lets you immediately know that this story is gonna get dark and depressing. The expressions on this panel, you really feel she's been going through a lot. What happened to make her feel like this? Not like in this part of the anime where she's just being cute but creepy. Not to sound like a nitpicker, but having seen numerous anime characters with big eyes, it's kinda refreshing to see something other than the all too familiar big eyes. The manga can look very empty because lots of panels have no backgrounds, but sometimes it does. We also see them emote like people, while in the anime, the way they convey emotions is stiff. I guess all the animation budget went to their executions? I think I need to make a separate video on the manga and its difference with the anime. It's also why I love High Score Girl. It's on Netflix. I'm glad the show stayed true to the manga's art style. When I read the manga, a lot of people commented that the manga's art style looked like it's from a horror artist. Well, the author actually made other horror manga. I recommend you give it a try. And also, since the show focuses a lot on the games, it looks like the show is like a cutscene from a game. It's fucking brilliant. I fucking love this show so much. Sorry I got off topic. Let's go. Episode 1 begins with some narration about a girl named Misaki. This happened 26 years ago. She's some popular girl that died due to some accident. Then instead of letting the dead be, I don't know, dead, some asshole pointed to Misaki's desk and said, "Misaki's not dead. She's right there." They said it was all an act, so I don't know why all of them played along. Wouldn't that piss off Misaki's best friend? She's popular, right? Or send that person whoever started it to an insane asylum? Apparently everyone's a joke. This isn't a classroom, it's a circus. They all acted like idiots until graduation. Even the principal and teachers are in on this. Do Misaki's parents know this? These are the people that are teaching our youth. How can an idiot teach another idiot where they're an idiot? Wow, stupidity really is contagious. Then the rest of the narration is cut off with a kick-ass opening. The cool thing about this beginning is that it made me immediately curious. What happened next? It got me hooked that this is going to be great. What a strong beginning. What's sad is that I was holding on to that feeling all the way to the end. I don't want to get ahead, so let's continue. We see this guy on a hospital bed. This guy is our main character. We're immediately shown that he just got here, his dad is away, his mom is dead, and he's gonna live with his grandma and auntie. With so few words, I can understand why anyone would say that this show's writing is amazing. I love this part because the lower parts are a little dark while the light, while not directly at them, is lighting the room. It's like there's darkness all around them, but there's still hope, which is not directly at them though. This is great. Then we get an image of a creepy doll thing. What? What was the point of that creepy doll thing? Oh no, people are getting bored. Quick, show something spooky. Great job, director. Then cute nurse girl strikes a conversation which immediately went nowhere. Like, what was that? What was the point of that? Then we cut to three students standing in front of main character's bed. We were never shown how the three went in. This is how it happens. They're just standing there in line like they teleported. It's funny to imagine that they all formed a line and went to their positions. Main character and nurse girl are like, should we say something? Should we wait for you to finish getting in line? Okay. They look at each other awkwardly, which is hilarious. Cute nurse girl breaks the silence by leaving them. It seems even she can handle whatever the hell this is. Wait, come back! I need something cute to look at! The three introduce themselves. The glasses guy is Kazami, glasses girl is Sakuragi, no, not that Sakuragi, and Twin Tails is Izumi. So they're like people pretending to be people because they hilariously stand there like aliens. Main character's like, yo, what do you want? Glasses guy's like, oh right, the script. Thanks for reminding me. The whole time, there's this sinister background music which is kind of funny to me because it makes you tense and stuff. But when I imagine it happening in real life, it's so hilarious. I'll be like, why do y'all talk so weird? Get to the point already. They signal Glasses guy to do something. We finally know part of our main character's name. Sakakibara, that's a mouthful. I'm just gonna call him Guy. Twin Tails offers her hand and they both shake hands. Once they do, the music in the background fades, like some sort of relief has been given. This is great. Oh no, people are getting bored, show something spooky again. Great job, director. Then we see Guy enter the elevator. It's weird to me how he entered the elevator and never pushed the button. What was the goal here? Occupy the elevator? For who? For your own selfish needs? Did you mistake the elevator for the toilet because you're full of dumb shit in your head? He realizes that there is a girl with an eye patch behind him. He gives her space, thank goodness, and observes proper elevator etiquette, which is to mind your own goddamn business. There's this long awkward scene of them not doing anything while some spooky music is being played in the background. It's like it's giving the viewers new ideas to use for wallpapers or something. I really have no idea where Guy is going. He still hasn't pressed the button to his destination after all this time of waiting. He then asks Eye Patch if she's from Yomi North, the school he's going to attend soon. Eye Patch, understandably uncomfortable with a stranger asking a question, nods politely. Then he asks if he has something to do in the basement level. What the hell? How about you mind your own business? Why do you care? I don't know if it's a natural thing where they're from, but where I'm from, it's considered rude to ask someone's business. If it's friendly conversation such as, you're going to school? I'm going to school too. Or I don't know, introduce yourself first by stating your name. That would be fine. It's so weird he's asking her what she's doing without asking her name first. Is this an anime only exclusive culture thing? Eye Patch says she's delivering something. Her poor other Her poor other half is waiting for her there. I immediately burst out laughing when I read that. Who talks like that? No one in the world talks in a cryptic manner, unless you're in a Dungeon and Dice campaign. He waits until the last moment to ask her name. What took you so long to ask her name? After a long while, she finally answers with Misaki Mei. Oh no, remember the narration from the beginning? A person named Misaki died 26 years ago? Could this be the Misaki from that beginning? Narration that was talking about? Guy looks up to see that Eye Patch was headed to the morgue. Oh, spooky. Great job, director. It is also funny to me because this anime wants you to take it so seriously. Imagine this happening in real life. It's so funny. Oh wait, there's a movie of this. Oh god. Next scene is we're at Guy's house. Dad calls him on the phone to check up on Guy. Then Dad says to say hi to his grandparents. Very subtle foreshadowing. Brilliant. Then there's this flashback of Auntie saying to uphold the rules of the class. Then before Auntie says the fourth rule, even though we never mentioned 1, 2, 3, what are 1, 2, 3? We get cut off by Grandma. Curse you, Grandma, for reminding me of breakfast. Who do you think you are to care for my health? How dare you cut off the part of the fourth rule? What is the fourth rule? Does Guy know? If he does, then why doesn't he show us to the viewers instead of hiding it from us? What is the point of that? Isn't the main character like a window for the viewer? So what he knows, we should know. What he doesn't know, we shouldn't know. So why hide that all important thing? Whatever, maybe I'm being impatient? The more I age, the more I get impatient. Maybe I'm just afraid that one day, all of this, all of what I'm doing, will suddenly disappear. Hey, it did disappear. Would you look at that? Anyway, you see Grandpa in front of an altar of someone and it's conveniently dark. Oh, here's a spooky doll image. I don't know. What is the point of that? Great job, director. We're now in school, which is very quiet. I'd love to be in a quiet school. It'd be the perfect place to sleep. This anime really loves its silent, standing around like mannequin thing going on. What is up with that? So they're all silent and teacher sounds creepy while all played seriously.
3組の新しい仲間として仲良くやっていきましょう。
They really want to show how spooky this anime is, but it just comes off as hilarious to me. How about you stop sounding like a creepy weirdo and talk like a normal person would? Anyway, after its introduction, it's the typical classmates ask transfer student questions and stuff. I honestly wanted more of this type of conversation. It's smooth and natural, because what I noticed with this anime is that it always tries to be creepy. Since it's always creepy, I got used to its creepiness in a short time, which negates the creepy atmosphere it tried to build up. There's an anime called Higurashi no Nakokoro ni, or When the Cicadas Cry. No, not that one. That one is boring and it sucks too. The anime there starts off with a very comfy atmosphere, very silly animations, very fun characters. It's all very welcoming. It spends a lot of time making the viewers feel like this place is a fun and friendly atmosphere. But when the signs of something sinister is lurking just behind the corner of our eye, we're now in denial. There's no way this fun and happy place is hiding something sinister, right? Because we've gotten so used to seeing this place as something peaceful that the thought of something horrible is hiding in front of us seems impossible. We're paranoid, we're in denial, we refuse to accept that this is the reality. It's amazing how the once friendly place we've come to love is now a place we've come to fear. Since another loves the scary atmosphere so much, I've gotten used to it immediately and got bored very quickly. But at least it's still pretty to look at. +1. If another focused on being in a normal setting with normal people, without being obvious that everyone's hiding something, it could have worked. But it didn't, so it doesn't do anything for me except looking ridiculous. Glasses guy signals whoever this guy is. What the hell was that? Apparently another doesn't know what subtlety is. There goes the surprise factor. If it's obvious that there's something hiding here, then why even keep it a secret? It always makes me laugh that we're given a scene where they talk normally, then have weird images like, yeah, we aren't suspicious at all. If you want subtlety, then I highly recommend watching the Cornetto trilogy. Those are Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and At World's End. Definitely recommend At World's End for subtlety, because if you pay attention to the background, you'll see that there's always something relevant going on. It's amazing, that movie. Next scene, we see his class, and only his class do physical education. Some conversation, it feels like they're triggering a death flag. Then comes Glasses Girl. Wow, she is cute, and I love her voice. She explains that her class is excluded from the other classes in PE. Gee, I wonder why. Guy then asks Glasses Girl, where's Misaki? Oh, subtlety, where art thou? She says, who? What is the point of feigning ignorance when the anime has already shown that it really bothered Glasses Girl when she got asked that? Then Guy looks up to see eye patch on the rooftop. What the hell? The timing is perfect. So Guy goes up to the rooftop and talks to eye patch. They talk weirdly and Guy asks if she's drawing. I don't see the point of her hiding that sketchbook now though. You think Guy hasn't seen it already that you got a sketchbook? You looked at him when he got here and look how wide that is. You think your back has enough width to hide that? Are you stupid? Then something silly happens. He asks, how do you write May? Which he answers with the characters cry, resonate, and scream. Oh, scary. Great job, director. Hey Clef, how do you write your name? With a pen. The letter C-L-E-F. Then he asks if she remembers their encounter at the elevator. She shakes her head to shock the viewer and ask themselves, but wait, then who was in the elevator with Guy? She's deliberately doing this on purpose. It's fucking stupid. Why don't you know that? Then when he mentions that she got off at the second basement level, she asks, did that happen? Bitch, I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Instead of answering her question, Guy went ahead to ask another question. Shouldn't we confirm first that she was the person in the elevator with us at the time? Whatever. It's scary. Great job, writer. He then asks what she did at the basement, that she was delivering something, then a doll. Then she cuts him off because what the hell is that stupid rapid fire questioning? Which one do you want to get answered first? How the hell is she gonna answer your questions without giving her time to respond, you fucking dumbass? She then says something very sad happened that day. That really doesn't answer anything though. What the hell happened that day that is very sad? Are you gonna elaborate on that? No? Okay. She then says her classmates haven't told you yet. I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. She says that Guy's name is associated with death. Cool, I guess. I'd be flattered if I knew that my name was associated with a cool word like death. It was a Japanese word for mega, so that Guy can be called Mega Death. She goes on that this class is associated with death. Then she asks again if Guy really doesn't know. I guess Eye Patch can't see the obvious that Guy really doesn't know. Guy asks, what about? Then she says, you'll find out soon enough. That really doesn't answer anything. If you know, then tell me. What the hell is with all this creepy wording? Oh, you don't know? You will. Oh, you're here? You won't be. What is this crappy writing? She says that guy shouldn't get close to Eye Patch and to stop talking to her. He asks, why? Valid question. Then she answers with, you'll find out soon enough. Again? Why can't I find out now? What are you waiting for? Why wait when you can tell me now? If you can't tell me, then can you at least put it in writing? Any type of communication that doesn't involve talking? Then she says goodbye and says guy's name in a weird way. Wow, scary. Oh, I'm pissing my pants. Great job, director. We see guy riding a car while it's raining and he sees Eye Patch standing in the rain like an idiot. I can't help but laugh out loud when I saw that. Are you kidding me? It's been drilled into my head that whenever an anime character gets rained on even slightly, they immediately get a cold so severe that they're unable to move around, but not Eye Patch. She's built different. All other anime characters that catch a cold quickly are fucking weaklings. Then the episode ends. The episode ended with me rolling with laughter on the floor. They built this super creepy atmosphere, which I immediately gotten bored of, and then have these weird questions and answers that make no sense at all. No one in the world talks like that. Why did anyone give any clarifications on what to be aware of to the transfer student? And why do they talk so weird? I don't know. Maybe episode 2 will finally give us an answer. Also, the ending song, I didn't listen to it because since it ended in such a weird way, I was left unsatisfied and went to check on episode 2 immediately. The only anime ending song that I love listening to was in that one anime called Rama 1/2, or is it Rama half? I don't know. The ending song is called Equal Romance by Coco. I love that song. I remember being called gay in high school when I was humming that song. I didn't care back then and I don't care what anyone says. That song is awesome. Now that I think about it, how did he know the song when I was humming it? Weird. Also, the ending song for Samurai X is Gonna Rain by Bonnie Pink. Man, those are good songs. Sorry, I went off topic again. Can I at least talk about something I like since I'm gonna spend time talking about stuff I don't like? Episode 2 begins with beautiful backgrounds, wallpaper material. Okay. Guy says hi to Eye Patch while creepy music again plays in the background. Eye Patch says, why? Then, are you okay with this? I understand they had a conversation in the previous episode about Guy to stop talking to Eye Patch. A day has passed, Glasses Girl visibly disturbed, and no one in class, which has more than 10 people, ever thought to tell Guy anything? At least a text message, a call to the phone, a visit to his house. There's 24 hours in a day and nothing happens? If they so desperately want to keep something a secret, whatever that is, then why aren't they taking the necessary precautions? Any initiative? Plan A? Plan B? Nothing? Maybe I'm just impatient or something. Eye Patch warns Guy that it may have already begun and, in my head, what are you even talking about? Speak English for God's sake, enough with this cryptic nonsense. Again, no one talks like that. Skip the intro. More wallpaper material. We get a scene of them doing art stuff. Then Guy whispers, she's not here. Oh no, I'm bored. Here's another spooky image. I don't understand why Glasses Girl is being calm during all of this. I thought it was a pretty big deal that Guy mentioned Eye Patch in the previous episode. But whatever, maybe I'm just impatient or something. We see Guy and other guy have a conversation, then other guy joins in. Other guy slips out that he ended up in the cursed class 3. It shocks everyone, and finally, other guy is going to explain to us what the hell is going on. Other guy then says, it's a bad idea. But why? What is this cursed class? What are the secrets that you all are keeping? If you don't explain the pros and cons of this secret, wouldn't Guy do something stupid to find out this secret? Like right now. Guy sees Eye Patch on this room. He goes in while the other guys just let him. I mean, they say to not go there, but no one really ever tried to prevent him going in there. A hand to his shoulder, block his way, nothing. Okay. Guy says hi again to Eye Patch. She doesn't answer because ooh, creepy. Eye Patch says, they didn't stop you. Yeah, what the hell? If Guy can just waltz right in to talk with Eye Patch whenever he wants, then isn't this whole curse thing not that all important and severe? They talk about art stuff. This one part irritated me. Eye Patch says, she's going to give her drawing enormous wings. Then Guy says, is she an angel? She replies with, who knows? Wearing God's beautiful green. Well, actually, rusty green. There we go. Rusty green earth, do people talk like this? He asks, why was Eye Patch standing in the rain brooding like Batman? She says, I don't hate the rain. Well, I don't hate lava, but you don't see me bathing in it. He doesn't find that weird, which is weird, and proceeds to ask her what happened with her left eye. She says, do you want to know? I'm like, yeah, he did ask. Then he immediately takes back his question. It's like getting his boner immediately limp on command. What the hell? Then why even ask that? Can we get something that actually goes somewhere? The bell rings and some old guy appears. He says we're welcome here anytime we like, but not right now though. I mean, yeah, we're students. We have the right to enter the library. What is this writing? It's so Bored, here's a spooky image. This is such a weird editing choice. Always cutting to some spooky image. Next scene, we're in Guy's house. We see Guy and Auntie have a nice conversation about what Guy wants to do. Auntie is gorgeous. Snore, spooky image, great job, director. Next scene, we're in the hospital with nothing but silence. Then we get loud noises. Oh no, that made me jump off my seat is what I would say if that actually happened. But it didn't. Great job, director. We then see, hey, it's cute nurse girl. So the two hang out and I'm confused. I know they're friendly with each other, but is she a relative? A friend of a relative? Is she just friendly with every patient here? What is her relationship to Guy? I don't know. I think this is one of those instances where exposition is needed here. It should be in episode 1 where we hear Guy narrate that this cute nurse girl is Asinine Mizuno. Yeah, it's weird that no one ever mentions her full name. I had to go to a wiki to find that out. She's the nurse in charge of Guy's care during his stay at the hospital. They became quick friends when they both shared their love for horror stories. I again had to go to a wiki to find about all of this. Because seeing them being all friendly here in this scene, I felt like there was something missing. Anyway, Guy asked cute nurse girl if there was someone who died on Monday or if she saw eye patch in the hospital. She says someone died on a Monday, not sure if they were a boy or a girl. He asked for the dead person's name. Cute nurse girl will call Guy if she finds out their name. Lucky bastard is the number of cute nurse girl. Next scene, we hear a creepy teacher with his creepy teacher voice. It's so stupid. We see that eye patch isn't here, but Twin Tails is looking at us. Does she like us? Blush? Yeah, well, not really. I'm old. I know enough that it's too good to be true. Next, Glasses Girl and Twin Tails calls Guy for something while being drowned in sinister music. Then we get a reminder of the show's title. What? Those spooky image? Great job, director. So, Twin Tails is grilling Guy about stuff which should have been done since episode 1 in public, where there are students around. I mean, the perfect opportunity should have been in the hospital and stuff, but whatever. Twin Tails says in public, where everyone can hear her, and also the person directly in front of her that they want to keep a secret from, that this is part of being the head of countermeasures. Stupid fucking... Guy immediately asks, what exactly does the head of the countermeasures do? The funniest thing is that everyone is shocked that Guy asked that even though you were saying it in front of the person that shouldn't know about all of this. Uh-oh, the signs of why I think this anime sucks are showing. She says she's in charge of protecting the class. Guy is still confused, which is understandable. Protecting from what exactly? Twin Tails just says, she wants Guy to understand the situation their class is in and the rules we must follow, which are... Does anyone remember giving anything about what situation their class is in or what rules there are that we follow? I know in episode 1 that Auntie Gorgeous wants us to follow the rules, but what are the rules? They never said anything about what the rules are. How is Guy and also the viewer supposed to understand anything if the basics of communication is not being followed at all? Glasses Girl and other guys stops her again for some reason. What the hell? This is getting irritating. Guy doesn't know. The viewers doesn't know. We're being left out. No one wants to talk about the rules. No one clarifies anything. I'm beginning to lose what little care I had for in this anime. Crap, it's only episode 2 and I'm already getting fed up with this anime? Damn. Then silence and some moving wallpapers. Twin Tails raises her voice and says that she misses one day of school and this is what happens. I'm like, what? I know you missed a day in school, but you were in the hospital with Glasses Guy and Glasses Girl. You could have explained everything to Guy there, but you didn't. Why didn't you? Like I said, a text, a phone call, a house visit, anything 24 hours in a day. Really? Guy leaves because this conversation is going nowhere. They could have stopped it, but they didn't. I don't know why. Why did you... Guy follows Eye Patch for some reason. Stalker much? Crap, we don't know what to write. Quick, give beautiful visuals. Great job, director. This goes on for a while. What the fuck? It's so boring. Oh crap, they're getting bored. Quick, proceed to the next part of the story. Great job, director. Guy sees that this building is creepy. Wow, it's so creepy. It's so very distinct from the other creepy visuals that we've seen so far in this fucking anime. Cute nurse girl calls Guy and says that the patient who died on Monday was a junior high school girl. Oh, shocking. She says her name is Misaki or Masaki while the connection gets interrupted. Well, ain't that convenient. Guy enters the building anyway knowing that information from cute nurse girl. He is greeted by a weird grandma that talks weird and sits weird. I think it's funny that all this time, she's just sitting there waiting for someone. I like to imagine she's probably moving like a normal person and when she hears the door open, she then positions herself to be very scary. It's so stupid. Then weird grandma says, I have no other customers here in a creepy tone. No one talks like that for God's sake. So he looks around. Whoever directed this anime was probably like, yes, the perfect opportunity to put more creepy images of dolls and stuff. Why put that? Great job, director. What a visionary. Guy goes down the stairs and the director is probably gushing to give us more creepy visuals and stuff. He sees a doll that looks like Eye Patch. He says, Eye Patch, what you doing here? For some reason, Eye Patch is literally behind the doll's coffin. What in the hell were you doing there? Collecting dust? What in the world would a high school girl be doing behind the doll's coffin? She answers, Oh, so you don't dislike this sort of thing? It terrifies Guy while I'm laughing my ass off. She says, why are you here, while finally showing herself? And that she wasn't hiding to surprise Guy and just happened to come while she was here. Really? Literally behind the doll's coffin? Again, what were you doing there? She says weird stuff like she looks like the doll while being half. She talks cryptic. It's getting on my nerves. I would understand that she would talk cryptic or weird if she was some kind of foreign student or someone not familiar with the language or something, because no one would talk in a weird way to their fellow countrymen like that speaks their native language, native tongue, whatever. Guy asks what she's doing here. She answers with, I don't hate these things. What kind of answer is that? Is this lost in translation or something? Can't you answer with, I like creepy dolls or I'm a fan of spooky stuff? What do you mean by I don't hate these things? No one talks like that. She asks, why are you here? He says, he just found this place. She says, the dolls here are creepy. Gee, gee, you think? They talk weird stuff and says, do you want to see what's under the eye patch? Did we already decline that? I mean, no one is asking you to. You're the one that brought it up. Oh man, this reminds me of Love, Chunibi and Other Delusions. It's a nice anime, especially when you find out why she acts like that, if you can tolerate cute girl abuse. She removes her eye patch to show us the ending. Fuck. A lot of the writing here is really dumb, but in order to mask its writing flaws, we're given visual after visual after tiring visual. Maybe I'm just impatient or something. Maybe episode 3 will finally answer some stuff.